Alright, so I am doing a test run of Dark Souls because I want to see if I can clean up some audio. Previous episodes have sounded a bit janky. A bit of screeching is going on, particularly by the girls because they have high-pitched voices, but not by me, of course not, no. My voice is perfect in every way. So the reason I picked Dark Souls is because it has a nice opening cinematic that I can explain and you can listen to. So away we go. New game, not load. Alright. What should we name our character? I think we should name him Bob. Because why not? Bob is a guy. Bob is a fierce knight to be feared. He has the master key because you always have the master key in Dark Souls. All these faces are like rather weird, fairly generic. No, they're not even generic, they're just strange faces. I'm gonna go with common, I usually do. It says receding for that hairline. I know there'd be a few people who would argue with me saying that's not receding, come on, he still has like all of his hair left. I'm gonna go with swept back. Don't know why. Dark purple, hell yeah. Alright, let's go. Yes, I want to start as this character.
In the Age of Ancients.
So, the Age of Ancients was this old world, as you can see, completely grey and everything. Nothing was alive, nothing was dead. The only things that were around were these arch trees that like pierced the sky and these stone dragons. And the reason they're not alive or dead is because they don't have souls, and so they can't be alive because they don't have souls, and they're not dead because they can't die. They're just sort of in this like limbo stasis. Anyway, so that happened for like an eternity or so, we don't really know. And then this fire appeared. It's pretty rad. Because with fire came life, with life comes death, and all that other paraphernalia. So all these things started growing, and they're like, yo, that flame is bright, looks nice, let's go touch it. And so they found some Lord Souls in that fire. One of those Lord Souls was claimed by this dude, Nido, who's made up of the bones of 1,000 dead guys. Yes, I stole that joke, but don't mind me. Another was taken by the Witch of Izalith, who is a pyromancer, and by this guy,
Lord of Sunlight and his faithful knight.
Gwyn, or he becomes known as the Lord of Cinder as well. But there was also a fourth, known as the Furtive Pygmy. He is probably the most important actually, in that he splits up his Lord's soul instead of using it for his own power, and that's where humanity comes from. Humans were created because the Furtive Pygmy split up his Lord's soul into all the humanity pieces that we may or may not see later. So what's happening now is the bosses really are destroying and killing all the dragons because they now have the power to do so. Seath the Scaleless, which is that guy, what they mean by betrayed his own is he told Gwyn and the other two how to defeat the dragons, and that their weakness of their stone scales, which was the stuff that gave them immortality, could be broken by lightning. Yes, stone being broken by lightning, I know, it's dumb. And so with that information, Gwyn, Nido, and the Witch of Izalith were able to kick the dragons' asses in an awesome battle that will never be seen, except in that cutscene. And so then became the Age of Fire, and so the gods ruling as they do. But that could only last for so long, because that big fire we saw at the start known as the primeval flame or whatever it's called, can only burn for so long.
And amongst the living are seen
And so this accursed dark sign sprout up, and it meant that certain people, when they died, were just brought back to life, and they were scarred with this like dark circle or ring or whatever it is, and that means they're going to keep respawning next to bonfires. That's more of a gameplay mechanic, but that's what it is. Hope I haven't left anything out. I think I explained things. If I had someone else here to ask me questions, then I would know what I missed out. So now we start off in the Northern Asylum. This is here because these undead, which is your character, you're a zombie for all intents and purposes. The zombies are corralled to the north, as the narrator says,
and in this land
just to like wait, just to be held there until like the end of days.
are corralled and led to the north.
There you go. However, there is a prophecy that one of the undead, known as the Chosen Undead, rather lame name, will come back from the Northern Asylum to Lordran, which is the place we'll be going to, and will succeed Lord Gwyn, and either rekindle the flame by setting themselves on fire, or if you talk to, I think it's Framt, one of the primordial serpents, they tell you it's like, no, let's bring about the Age of Dark, because that sounds rad. And so you can do either set yourself on fire or extinguish all light in the universe. Hi, Oscar. That guy's name is Oscar. He believes in the prophecy, and so he's going around freeing undead. And so he just dropped a corpse with a key in it, which we're about to pick up. Dungeon cell keys. Now I can get out of this horrible, horrible place. Oh god. Oh, I'm so heavy. Oh, why did I pick this class? Oh, okay, let's run. Running. Oh yeah, over here we can see a big ugly demon thing. Kind of. It's a bit dark. That's the stray demon. We will come back and fight him much later. He's a rather difficult boss for me because I don't fight him too often. I usually just come back here, pick up the peculiar doll, which you go to a different section of the game, and then just leave. Kill some Black Knights while I'm at it. Do I still have my pants on? I thought I took those off. Naked straps, let's go. Yeah, look at that light roll. Haha. So that's bonfire. These are the things you respawn at. You can do nothing yet except just leave the bonfire. And if we look closely, what the bonfire actually is just piles of ash and bones with a sword in it and some fire. It looks radical, but it shouldn't be like on fire if this was in the real world. Like if it's already ash, it shouldn't be burning. Anyway, if we open these doors, we can progress. Oh, big heavy doors. Okay, so this is a sort of like cathedral, church-like thing. And for those of you who don't know, if you look up, you can kind of see the evil thing sitting up there, just waiting for us. And the fact that he's on the roof is rather important, but we'll get to that later. So I'm gonna run in. Bam! Just to greet new players. Oh dear. Alright, I have to fight this guy with this broken straight sword. Oh dear, I meant to roll there. Oh dear, I meant to roll there. Okay, this isn't going so well, so I'm gonna leave. Bye! So you can actually kill the asylum demon with that broken straight sword or your fist or whatever you have, but it takes like a bajillion hits and you have no way to heal yourself, and so I would have died quite easily there. But it is possible, and if you do so, if you can kill him, you would get the weapon that he has. I think it's the Demon Great Hammer or something like that. Heal myself up. before I go on. But we'll get to that later. That's a lot. You do that in New Game Plus because you have all your weapons. Haha, your arrows mean nothing to me. Get back here. Man, what a wimp. Alright, I'm a broadsword, which is 1,000 times better than that broken straight sword. Hello. Haha. Oh, and this is one of my favorite things. When the corpses die, they just have this epic ragdoll. Oh, it's great. Oh, I love it. It gets taken out of Dark Souls 2, which is sad because it's just so much fun. Okay. So if we look down there, we can see where we were. And those doors closed. I think the Asylum Demon closed them for us because, you know, it's a little chilly. You know, it's getting a bit of a draft coming in through those doors. Not anywhere else, those doors specifically. Alright, let's head up there and... No! Oh, I still got hit by that. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, that made me look like an idiot. Okay, so that's Oscar. That's the guy I mentioned earlier. If we look around this room, there is no other way to get in here. We broke in from that boulder conveniently. Right? Which means, how did he get in here? Why is he lying on this rubble? Oh, there appears to be a hole in the roof. You know, because he was on the roof previously, so was that Asylum Demon. So, what we can deduce from this is that the Asylum Demon kicked his ass and broke him through the roof, and he landed there, and he's like, oh, I can't go on. Oh dear.
You.
Oh yeah, my pizza skin makes me look nothing like a hollow whatsoever.
I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask.
Don't be so down, Oscar.
You and I are both undead.
Yes, we are undead.
Hear me out, will you?
Shall I hear him out? Of course I should.
I have failed in my mission.
His mission being to free all the undead, to fulfill the prophecy and blah 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 blah.
Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead.
That's the prophecy they're speaking of, except it's got all the biblical tones like ringeth and thou and shalt know, stuff like that. It's to make him sound more prophetic.
And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask.
Ah.
An undead favorite.
Indeed it is. So that Estus flask is commonly known as like Sunny D. You just, whenever you need to heal yourself, you just chug that Sunny D.
I hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
No, thank you, Oscar. So if we leave, he's still there. If we continue, we hear that sound. If we walk back, he's now dying. And he just died. And we gathered his souls. Down here, there's this door. I'm gonna unlock it for later purposes. And by later purposes, I mean I'm never gonna use that door ever again. And that's the guy that pushed down the boulder. So let's stab him in the asshole, because he deserves it. You deserve that, sir. And that's from the key he gave us, which means that door is always locked. So even if you come up here and kill that guy, you still can't progress without going back in there and talking to Oscar. It's done very deliberately. You must leave with an Estus flask from Oscar. Depending on what class you pick, sometimes there's an item there, like if you pick Pyromancer, there will be a Pyromancy Flame there for you. For the what's it called, the class with the faith build, cleric, that's it, jeez. I think there's the not a catalyst, the thing, with the thing, and you cast the spells and throw the lightning and shit. Oh god. I can't remember it all now. No, stop that. Alright, so there's another guy in here. I'm gonna try and parry him and look like a badass. Oh yeah, perfect. Eat shit, undead. Alright, so now I walk past this thing, there's this big fog gate door thing, which we're gonna have to go through. Ah, this looks nice, nice view, and oh my god. Jumping attack. Do tons of damage. Blam. You got nothing, Asylum Demon. Nothing. Oh, I missed that. Oh. Ooh. Don't want to be hit by that. That would have been bad. What? What you got? Okay, he's got that, and that's pretty good. How'd that hit me? Okay, so I'm just gonna chug some Sunny D, to be sure, because I don't want to... Dying to a silent D would be very, very distressing. Running attack. Does nothing. Oh, jeez. Silent Demon, stop that. Stop that. Oh, he's hovering, and a butt slam. There are a lot of butt slams in this game. Oh, didn't see that coming. Drink that Sunny D. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, that was even closer. And Shazam. Oh dear, I'm going through more Sunny D than I expected. Yeah. Haha, champion of the world. And you were worried that I couldn't beat a silent demon. Psh. That's humanity, which is the stuff I was talking about earlier from the furtive pygmies, Lord Flame, blah blah blah, Attendant Humanity, blah blah blah. No, so he also dropped the big Pilgrim's Key, and that's how I open these doors to actually get out. So you have, if you kill the Asylum Demon, he does not drop the, earlier when you first come in, he does not drop the big Pilgrim's Key. So you still can't open these doors, so you still have to go talk to Oscar to get the Essex Flask, and he will also give you the big Pilgrim's Key if you already killed the Asylum Demon here. How that works, I don't know, but it's just gameplay mechanics, don't look too much into it. So, something I missed for my first few times around in this game was this item all the way back here. Soul Lost Undead, it just gives you souls are XP, blah blah blah. And we're off. There's also Snuggly the Crow down there, by that nest, if you can see it. It's a little dark, but it's over there. We don't need to talk to him now, he's just, give me stuff, it's really annoying.
Only in the ancient
And look at that JPEG background, those mountains.
that one day
Oh my god. Man, that's a giant ass crow, or raven, or whatever it is.
to leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage
Bye.
to the land of the ancient lords.
The land of the ancient lords, known as Lordran.
Mordran.
Very creative. Ancient lords, Lordran, haha. And the raven thing will drop us off after this cinematic. You can actually see on the left that tower thing is the church, I believe, where you fight one of the bosses. But we'll get to that later. Nyobam. Oh look, I'm in Firelink. Man, that sky is bright. Man, everything is dark. I'm not sure if it's just my screen that's like super dark and I can't see anything. Okay, there we go, is that message. Now I can see shit. So look, a bonfire. So I can, if I have humanity, which is that thing I picked up, I can choose to reverse my hollowing and I'll look like a normal human with purple hair. And if I pick up more humanity while human, I can kindle the bonfire, which gives me more Estus flasks. So as you can see, I have 10. I was given 5 earlier, and at other bonfires I will only get 5. This one's special because Firelink is your like hub world kind of thing. There's more humanity over here. That's to help you like test out, oh, what is reverse holding? Oh, what is kindling? Blah, 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 blah. So there's this other guy over there. Let's go talk to him. Hello.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
Yes, I
Let me
am.
guess. Fate of the undead.
Uh-huh.
Well, you're not the first.
I'm not.
But there's no salvation here.
Ah,
You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum.
dude, that's not nice.
Too late now.
I'm confident in my journey. Come
Since you're
on.
here, let me help you out.
Oh, thanks.
There are actually 2 bells of awakening.
Sure, because I only heard of the first Bell Awakening moments ago.
Far below. In the
So
rooms
that's
at the
rather
base.
silly in that the way he says it is there's actually 2, which implies that you knew that there was a first earlier, which you wouldn't have known until just
I
now.
have a feeling that won't stop
Oh,
you.
crestfallen soldier, you so silly.
It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
All the NPCs laugh in a really like, not really subtle, but just a distinctly like kind of evil, disturbing laugh. Like, like it's they do that on purpose. Like all the other NPCs when they laugh, it's just they sound so sinister. So down here we have this lady. No response. She cannot speak, but she can reinforce my Estus flask. I can't do that yet because I need Firekeeper souls, and she is a Firekeeper. So I need the souls of her sisters, like other cohorts, whatever. I need their souls if I want to make my Estus flask better. Nope. So right now it just is Estus flask, and if I trade in a Firekeeper soul, it will go to Estus flask +1, and that will give me so that when I use the Estus flask, I will heal more HP each time, which is great, very useful. That will end today's episode. Now that we're in Firelink, completed the Undead Asylum. Up there's towards the Undead Berg, that's where we'll be going first. In here, actually, there's another guy I want to talk to. His name is Petrus. He's a cleric. That's one of the classes I was referring to earlier. They look silly with their silly armor.
We are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
So he refers to having business with us, and that's because other clerics will arrive eventually, and they're going to go on a slight pilgrimage to the Tomb of the Giants. That does not go well for them, spoiler alert. There are other things I can pick up in Firelink, not down here, but up here, like around this corner, through here, and there's some firebombs. There's other stuff, like I think there's other souls you can pick up, but that's not important. For now, we shall rest at the bonfire and wait until the next episode, should that ever rise.